Hi guys, Donna here with your weekly mini reading for March 18th through the 24th, 2024. I hope this finds you well and that you're staying warm if you're in Indiana or you're impacted by the cold. If you were impacted by the tornadoes, please know that prayers are coming your way and that we're praying for all of you and your families. All right, so last week we had music, self-acceptance, and answered prayer from the Healing with the Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. We had Make a Decision from the Sword of Light by Radley Valentine. And then finally, we had Obstacles and Blocks Lifted from the Angels of Abundance deck. We also had an affirmation that said, my life is unfolding from my own divine timeline. So I hope you were able to work with those energies, or at least some of them last week. Last week, mine was self-acceptance, not being so hard on myself. I ended up getting sick, and when that happens to me, I get a little frustrated because I don't have time to be sick. I don't know if you're like me, but, I always feel like I don't have time to be sick. But then, as I read this affirmation today and am reminded that my life is unfolding on my own divine timeline, maybe I was meant to get sick so that I would slow down, right? That I would say, what is it that you really want, Donna? And if you push yourself too hard, you're going to make yourself sick. Maybe that's what I did. Or maybe it was just the change of weather or a combination of all those things. It's been rather stressful. Just the energies have been so intense of late, whether it's weather or, the tornadoes coming in, all the different weather fronts, everybody's, feeling grumpy. It's just been so much shift and change. And so I think that's really what it was. But I had to remind myself that my life is unfolding on my own divine timeline and not to get ahead of myself. So I'm going to call in Saint Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. Let's see what they have for us today. It started spitting snow here today, and I know it's not lasting. It was pretty for the short time that it was happening at lunch, but man, I'm telling you, I can do without the snow. It's cold, cold, cold. I'm ready for spring. I think we all are. And by the way, I hope you guys had a great St. Patty's Day, especially if you were out and about and having fun with your friends. All right, so we have intention, freedom, enchantment. So I love this. So the first card that comes out, we're back to our intention. What is it we intend to have happen this week? So this is a good time because we're getting ready to go into eclipse season. There's a lunar eclipse coming and then the solar eclipse, which is huge, on the 8th of April. So what you want to do is you want to look at your intention list if you've been keeping one. Pardon me. If you've been keeping one. And if you haven't, you might write out your top 3 intentions to have happen this week. Maybe one is, for me, my intention is going to be that I feel better and better every day, that I stay optimistic no matter what's going on around me, and that I find my joy. That's going to be my 3 intentions for this week. So I encourage you to write down your intentions. See if you have 3 that you can come to fruition. The next one we have is freedom. When the freedom card comes, sometimes we feel very restricted in our lives, but that isn't always true because we're always free to have our own thoughts, or we're free to make certain decisions for ourselves. Even if others don't go along with those decisions, we always have the freedom to choose. That's really what the freedom card is about. And when we're doing intentions, we have the freedom to choose our intentions. What is it we want to have happen in our lives? Or maybe we want to expand that out and ask, what do we want to have happen for Mother Earth, or for our country, or for our family, or for someone who isn't well? We can always make an intention for someone else. It's like praying for them and asking that whatever their highest and best good maybe come to fruition, and then get a sign that that's coming to you, that you've put out that intention. That say it's your sister, maybe you're putting an intention out that your sister, who's been having some health issues, gets good news this week about her health. That could be something that you put on an intention list. I don't know whose sister this is for, but if it's for yours, just know that some good news is coming. And then finally, we have Enchantment. The Enchantment card I love because it's the one that I always feel like is magical. It's got the unicorn. It looks mystical and magical, and it's how babies, it reminds me of babies, how babies see the world. Everything is enchanted to them because they've never seen things before. This also comes to mind when I was little. I really liked playing with bubbles, and blowing bubbles and all of that. I still do, actually. But that's what we want to do this week. We want to find the enchantment. We want to find the innocence. We want to find something that makes our world feel more enchanted. If in Especially if it doesn't feel that way for you right now. And remember, through being able to see the world in an enchanted way, it allows us to have that freedom we so want, and it helps us manifest our intentions, right? It comes. So now we're going to ask Saint Michael. What else is he adding? Saint Michael, Raphael, Uriel, and Gabriel. Okay. Ooh, trust your angels. Let go of your expectations of how your dreams will come true. Trust that heaven has a perfect plan. So it goes along with what we're talking about, because here we have intention, right? Freedom, enchantment with the healing with the angels. And then St. Michael comes in and says, now trust. Trust that how your dreams are going to come true is already being worked out on the other side. All you have to do is let go and trust. So this is great. It helps us with our intentions. Where else can you trust your angels this week? You might want to journal on that. Where can I be more trusting of my angels? Am I unwilling to let my dream go because I want to hold on to it too tightly to make it happen? In intentions, I always like to write out, wouldn't it be nice, right? That's from Abraham Hicks. Wouldn't it be nice if I was able to find that perfect job for the perfect pay in the perfect moment, right? Something like that. But if you put, wouldn't it be nice, you're already in a more trusting, in a more higher vibration, in a happier vibration. So try trusting your angels this week and see what you get when you meditate on that card, because heaven does have a perfect plan for you. And then finally, we're going to ask the angels of abundance. Here we are. Raphael, Uriel, Gabriel, St. Michael. Take a divinely guided chance. Wow. What a great week this is. All positive change and successful ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territories. As you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar, but no longer appropriate for you, you make room for the new and more meaningful opportunities. Wow. Okay. So we had the intention this week, right? And freedom and enchantment and trusting our angels. And now the angels of abundance are saying, take a divinely guided chance. If something comes your way this week, or you put it in your intentions and it shows up, step out into it. Know that pathway is going to be there for you. That we're by taking that divinely guided chance, we are actually trusting that our angels are helping us and helping it unfold in the exact right time, right? And that we're able to see the enchantment of it all, the freedom that it brings, and that it's an answer to our intentions that we had put out there. Now, last but not least, I'm going to ask for an affirmation for us this week. Okay. See what we get. I have faith in who I am becoming. There really is a theme to this, don't you think? I think there's a little theme. Last week it was about unfolding on our own divine timeline, and this week we have I have faith in who I am becoming. There's that faith and trust card. That's a great card, right? I have faith in who I am becoming. That would be a great journal prompt. You know, who am I becoming? What is it I want to manifest in my life? What kind of intentions do I want to manifest this week? Sitting with those thoughts, sitting with that energy and saying, really, who am I becoming? Am I becoming the kind of person that I want to be? Or do I need to make certain adjustments? This might be the week to make the adjustments. But know that you are divinely loved, right? And you're on your own divine timeline. And now you're going to have the faith that you are becoming who you need to be in this here and now moment, not only for yourself, for your family, for your neighborhood, but for the whole world. Who are you becoming, and what do you want that to look like? So use the enchantment energies this week to see what come to you. Watch your dreams for signs. Think about what enchantment means to you. That would be something to journal on as well. What does enchantment mean to you? What does that look like? Everybody has something that makes it feel like it's enchanted. I like the fairies, and anyone who knows me, anything that has to do with dragons and swords and all kinds of medieval things, those are fun for me. So for me, that's enchanted, that's magical. So, whatever it is that works for you is perfect. This isn't about you having a certain way of seeing it, and because you see it differently than me, that it's not the same, because we each are allowed to have our own free will and free thoughts. And so this is a week about kind of sitting with yourself, giving yourself a little bit of grace, and just sitting with yourself and really staying in the moment and being present. So I hope you like this mini reading. I hope all of you are well, you're safe, your families are safe, that you are going to have the greatest enchantment this week, and that Saint Michael and the angels are going to help you really hone in and get in touch with that part of yourself, that you're going to trust the angels, and that all is right and well in your world. So if you would like to subscribe to my channel, you know the drill. I will put our affirmation below so you can write that down if you would like to keep track of all the affirmations that we've had. If you'd like to book a reading with me, you can find my information in the comments below. In the description below, sorry. And I will see you next week. Hopefully, I'll be a whole lot better. I'm a little scattered. I apologize. But know that you're always on my Reiki radar. And if you guys need anything, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a great week. This is Donna.